Alright, 7 a.m. Time to get the show on the road again. Waiting on the shuttle driver to come pick me up, take me over to Uncle Johnny's, and get started on the trek to Katahdin again. So I'll be back in a little bit and I'm going to be able to do some video today. Looks like it's going to be a clear day, so pretty excited about that too. Alright, PT out. Alright, so leaving Uncle Johnny's. Been kind of meandering, following this stream all morning long, and want to give a shout out to the trail maintainers in this area. If you can see back there, they have actually come through and weed-eated and cut out a lot of the brush, which makes the traveling a lot easier. And it was done within the last few days, just because everything on the ground is still green. So that's kind of what's going on today. My ankle is feeling okay. It's still a little bit tender. I've got a couple of miles to the first shelter. I'm going to stop, take off my pack, evaluate how it's feeling, and see how it feels at that time. So the day is good. It feels great to be back on the trail and out of that motel room. So life is good. PT on the AT out for now. Heading that way. All right. It looks like that must be the city of Erwin. Heading out. Got past the first shelter at 4 miles. Ankle is feeling pretty good, so going on further. It's a good day so far. A little foggy, but hopefully the rain will stay away. PT on the AT out. Alright, here's a big giant owl. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to zoom in enough. He's got his back to me. Woo! Woo! There we go. He's checking me out. Pretty cool. Alrighty. How about this? Coming up to Standing Indian Gap. And Rooster has left me a little present. Got a couple Slim Jims. And let's see what's underneath. Whoa! Now it's all going to be shook up. Oh yeah, root beer. That's what I'm talking about. Awesome. I'm going to get down to the bottom of the road here, take my pack off, and enjoy this, because it's a pretty leisurely day for me. Thank you, Rooster. Love it. PT out for now. Alright, well, there hasn't been huge views today yet, but yeah, there's a little bit. I'm heading up toward the beauty spot, is what they call it. I'm guessing it's very nice if it's called beauty spot. So we'll probably get some video up there. And there's a little campsite. It's just 100 yards west of there, is what the AWOL book says. I think that might be my spot for the evening. The ankle is getting a little tender, so time to pull off. All right, everybody, more in a little bit. All right, this is a little different from what I'm used to. It's pretty cool. We are headed up to Beauty Spot, and I'm guessing it's going to be beautiful. So we'll find out when we get there. But the white blazes are on poles because there's no trees next to the trail. That's pretty cool. All right, more in a minute. PT up. All right, brought at the Beauty Spot here, and drinking my Trail Magic from Rooster and enjoying this view. I am laid out catching some rays on the one few and far between sunny day that I get out here. 360 this. Although I'm sitting down. Well, I'll go over and get the other side, because that's the top of the bald there. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. And I've only got maybe 1/10 of a mile to go to the campsite. But I think I'm going to sit here and chillax for a little bit and drink that root beer. As you can see, I'm using the phone to block the sun. It's actually out, and I am just chilling out. It's absolutely gorgeous up here. Since I can only go about 10 miles today because of my ankle, I got the time to kick back. Alrighty, here's the 360 from the top of Beauty Spot. There's my packing poles laid down there. We got about a 45-minute nap in the sun. Holy cow. Who knew? Alright, so one of my subscribers asked me about setup once you reach camp. And basically what I do, first thing I do is go get water. Well, I lay out my pad because I'm getting ready to have a pack explosion. I get water. So I got 2 liters of water there. The water source was right down there, just past Beauty Spot. This is a campsite on the side of a little road that heads up to Beauty Spot, but it's pretty nice. Right down there is the water source, and I'm going to see if I can set this camera up to where I can show you what I'm doing here. Okay, so I've scouted the area. I have actually looked up for any loose limbs that might fall, and everything looks pretty good. I don't see any real loose trees, and there's no wind really blowing around right now, but there's supposed to actually be a storm coming in tonight. So I've chosen between that spot and that spot. And the reason why I'm going to pick this one right here is because it seems like it's just a little bit bigger, there's a little more room to spread out here, so that's the one I'm going to choose. Alrighty, so I've had my pack explosion, got my tent out, and we're going to set her up. Keep my tent stakes in this little bag here. You don't have to really completely tighten them all the way, because with the Z-Packs, you can tighten them up once you get them set. Alright, so I've staked the 4 corners down, and unfortunately my phone is pushed up against a tree sitting on top of my trekking poles, and the Z-Packs duplex requires these trekking poles, which I didn't think of when I started this video, so my bad. Another rookie mistake. So I'm going to turn this off, see if I can figure out somewhere else to put this phone, and finish this up. Spielberg, help me. I don't know if this is all cattywampus or not, but we'll figure it out. Maybe you can see me, maybe you can't. So now, set your trekking poles. At the height. Alright, I'm not sure if that came out, but what I'm going to do now is stake the other wires out. I'm going to have to move my mat, it's kind of in the way, and stake the other wires out, and then stretch or pull the corners to tighten them up, and it should be good to go. Might need to do some other adjustments to it, but that's pretty much the basic setup of the tent. And it's not a perfect pitch, but it is pretty much the finished product. I'll make a couple of more adjustments to get her tightened up. But I've already got that vestibule staked out. So what I do now is take all of that stuff and put it inside. I keep my pack over on this other side in this vestibule. So that's what we do. Alright, going to recap today. Got dropped off at Uncle Johnny's and took off. Knew I didn't want to do any more than 10. The ankle held up fairly well. It got a little tender on me in the middle of the day, and I stopped and rested for a little bit. It felt better, and I went ahead and made it to 10 and got to Beauty Spot. Little campsite right past that. Beauty Spot. It's absolutely gorgeous up there. Had a moment or two. It was a good time. And I'm down here in this little campsite just past that by myself, and it's getting to be, sun's going down. I've already eaten, and you know, with this time change, it's kind of throwing me off a little bit because it's hiker midnight already, and it's not even dark yet. But I am sufficiently tired enough to go ahead and crash out, so I'm gonna end it for the day, and I am just gonna go tomorrow. There's possible 14 that I might do, and we'll just play that one by ear and see how the old ankle does. Hopefully I'll wake up and I'll have no pain. Alright everybody, PT on the AT out for the night, and no service down here, so I won't be able to upload this one until I get some service. So hope everybody's warm and cozy in their home. PT out.